down overtures, everything begins the same.
The first episode, Surfboard Wars, is in the books and we have a winner. Thanks to our community for casting your vote. That's what makes Surfboard Wars so unique. Congratulations to the Rocket Wide for winning the war. Now, according to the Rip Curl GPS watch, the fastest board is the Neckbeard 2. So to calculate speed, we took both boards in the same session. We took the top 10 fastest waves, and they had to be at least 100 yards or longer. And that would give us an average. And the Neckbeard 2 came in at 16.03 miles an hour, and the Rocket Wide came in at 14.98 miles an hour. Well guys, we left the war unedited so you guys can check it out, and I offer some of my own thoughts and comments about both boards at the end. Hey guys, welcome to Surfboard Wars. I'm Noel Salas, and we're stoked to bring you something new, something our community's been asking for. We've got two boards. We've got the Rocket Wide, Neckbeard 2, both stock 5.5 in the same Spine-Tech construction. This is gonna be sick. Get your favorite drink, sit back, and enjoy the show. Surfboard Wars is a platform in which we will judge these two boards in the small wave performance board category based on a criteria. Things like speed, drive, projection, and flow. And every session we'll go out, we'll ride one board, catch a few waves, come in, swap board, a different board, go out and try it in the same waves on the same session.
Sometimes I wanna be myself, tired of trying to be anybody else. All the things wanna get you down, make you serious, make you wear a frown. I just say, oh, I'm getting older. Be honest with yourself, this will never be the same. Oh, I'm getting older. Be honest with yourself, this will never be the same. And I'm only part of the solution. Just say what you really feel, 'cause I'm here just to say, what do I need? Ha, oh. So, oh. Sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it.
Both boards have that quick get up and go speed, which you gotta have because it'll hit a flat spot, then you come around into the next section and that's when it starts to line up. And both boards felt like they had the speed I needed to get around, and I could pick a spot and hit a turn. But it really feels like the Rocket Wide, this is what it feels like. It feels like it's projecting off my turns and through sections better than the Neckbeard 2. But the Neckbeard 2 feels like, almost like I'm riding a high-performance shortboard. It's ultra-sensitive, super loose, and responsive under my front foot, so I don't have to push as hard. And I feel like when I push hard on the Neckbeard 2 and I try and force it, that's when it starts to dig rail a little bit. So I kind of have to ease off and just let the board do the surfing and put it in the right spots to do the turns I want. But both boards felt great today.
Maybelline, please don't be like Maybelline. Trap but always feeling free. Shapes of life from magazines. I'm talking Maybelline. Sees your eyes but sees your things. Can never never be the one she's meant to be. Everyone's life's a game. I'm singing Maybelline. I think that she's the 17. The glass that tell you what you need. Look at the HIV.
Now, after riding both boards in the 1 to 3 foot surf, they felt great, and I expected that from both of them. But when I stepped into that overhead surf, that's when I thought one board would shine over the other. And the Neckbeard 2, I expected it to go well in overhead surf, even though it's not designed for that. But I remember in the review with the Rocket Wide that I struggled when the waves got a little bit bigger. And after spending more time on the Rocket Wide, I really felt like when my feet are in the sweet spot on the board, it felt great. If it was just a little bit off, the board would let me know and it would catch or bog a little bit. But for the most part, I was surprised at how good the Rocket Wide went in overhead surf. This is the fin I'm choosing right here. This is the P8 Legacy Series, large pivot fin. It's weird when I come in and I transition from the Neckbeard 2 to the Rocket Wide. There's way more foam up in here and the board's a bit tighter. But I like that too because I feel like I can push super hard and drive through my turns. They're both super quick. But yeah, I kind of wanted a pivot fin only because the Neckbeard 2 is so much looser under my feet. So when I step on this Rocket Wide with the pivot fin, I feel like it's an easy transition. I'm still getting into the lip real quick and just quicker turns in and out, rail to rail.
is it out there on that board?
Oh yeah, got a couple fun ones. Board's super fast. I feel like I'm pushing it on the height, the wave height. Just it's getting so much speed, it's really hard to control it. But man, I had a couple really fun waves. This is the fin I'm choosing for the battle for sure. The AM2 is just really calming the board down and giving it a little bit more control. But yeah, it feels great. Now comparing the Neckbeard 2 to the Rocket Wide, I really felt like the Neckbeard 2 was faster, not just down the line, but from turn to turn. So it's pivoting quicker, it's in the pocket faster. Even when I feel like the tail was sliding out a little bit at the top, that out of control feeling is kind of what pushes me outside my comfort zones, and I feel like it will help me be more creative and surf a little bit more radical. So for me, I felt like if I'm not transitioning from board to board, I could really dial in the Neckbeard 2, push my surfing to more progressive, a little bit more trick oriented, and have that X factor. Now, some of the things I want to talk about with the Rocket Wide, first was I mentioned that it had a little bit more foam under the chest, so it offered more stability, I could push harder, but I also want to mention that it felt like it was a better paddler too. Now, comparing the footage from the Rocket Wide to the Neckbeard 2, I really felt like the Rocket Wide was smoother rail to rail. I felt like I had more control on the board, and because it was smoother rail to rail, I felt like the Rocket Wide had more flow. But I also felt like my turns were a little bit more drawn out. And what I'm talking about is coming off the bottom, I can hold that bottom turn longer, and then I have the traction in the pocket. Even when the lip's coming down on me, I felt like that control was key, especially transitioning from board to board. So the way I see it, CI creates two boards for waves that range 1 to 4 feet in the small wave performance board category, and they don't surf anything alike. And what I recommend is if you're an intermediate surfer looking to get into a board that will give you great performance, good control, and maybe a little bit better paddler, the Rocket Wide would really benefit you. Now, if you're maybe an intermediate to advanced surfer all the way to expert pro level, I think you'll really appreciate the maneuverability, the quickness from rail to rail in the Neckbeard 2, whether you're at point breaks or even a peaky beach break. And a lot of you guys ask me if I were to grab one board for like maybe a wave pool, like let's say Waco, what board would I take? Well, the Neckbeard 2 would definitely be in my quiver for that session. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed our new series, Surfboard Wars. And thank you guys for voting and helping us pick a winner. Now, if you have comments, hit us up in the comment field below. And if you like the show, subscribe. You can also find us at surfandshow.com. Special shout out thanks to CI for sending these two boards down for the war. And until next time, we'll see you in the water. Bye-bye.